Good evening, everyone. Steve here from theturtlefollower.com, and in this video we're going to take a look at a long trade setup in Hasbro, HAS. Before we get to that, though, I just want to take a quick moment. I just want to run through the four major indices that we follow, and we've been talking here as far as where we are in the grand scheme of things. So here we're looking at the S&P 500 futures. You could see that we had a big overnight move today, or last night I should say, and we came down and tested this 2035 area. I even put out a tweet and basically said there's only so many times that this level can hold, and for right now, if we're looking at this going forward, you can see that maybe this is starting to actually roll over. Okay, we have a high here, a lower high, an even lower high, and we're still holding this 2035 level. So my bet would be if we do break down below 2035, we probably move pretty quickly down to this 1980 level. Right, that's my next area of concern or of support that I would see right down here at 1980. But until that happens, understand that we are still in a trading range. All right, we've broken this trend line by time, not price necessarily. Okay, it's just kind of marched itself sideways, and we have held this area here at 2035. So until that changes, just consider it to be a sideways market. The NASDAQ, a similar situation. All right, we actually tried to break down last night, and we ended up rallying right back to close above this 43.10 area. Okay, that level has been significant support. All right, it was resistance back here throughout the end of 2014, beginning of 2015, and now is proving to be some support, at least for the pullback here in the beginning of March, and again here on the 26th, and now again on today, the 1st. So again, you can see here a lower high in place. So we would have to see this negated, and for that to happen, we need to see a move over 43.75. For all we know, it could happen tomorrow, the way this market's been acting. Constant 3-digit moves, to the upside and downside. So, either way, we'll see what happens. But those are my lines in the sand for the S&P and the NASDAQ. The Dow, I'm looking at this 17,560 area. All right, so I have this drawn as a little bit of a downtrend channel. We didn't even come up to that downtrend line. So again, series of lower highs as we continue with a flat support. All right, so that's a descending triangle. And what may eventually happen is if this support proves to be strong enough, we'll break over this downtrend line. But we have a lot of work to do before we even get there. You can see volume is higher across the board. But as I said, until these lower levels are broken, just understand that this is a market that's resting. And that's really it. The fact is, wrong thing here. The fact is that we are continually we're in an uptrend. All right, in the weekly charts we are in an uptrend. You can see here the Russell futures actually closed positive on the day after a big move down. So Russell is the strongest. The other three, as I said, until they decide to break either to the upside or downside, just understand the market has been going up. Now it's going to rest and move sideways. So with that said, let's take a look at our trade for tonight in Hasbro, HAS. And you can see here on the weekly chart, the stock has been trending higher. All right, went through a period of consolidation really throughout 2014. Okay, but ultimately went through that sideways action. Trend is higher. Okay, you can see that right through here. Longer term trend line is in place. But now if we kind of turn over our attention to the daily chart, you'll see here that we are setting up, or we actually did break out of this consolidation. All right, so here's your consolidation. Your support level, depending on how you want to trade this, your support level really should be down here at the $60 level. All right, that coincides perfectly with the 50-day moving average and also with a break of this trend line. So if you want to take this position, go ahead. 63.79 is where it closed today. You can size your position all the way down to $60. Call 59.75. You want to get technical. But ultimately, a nice 4-day rally here in Hasbro. Volume has increased on that rally. It's a great sign. We are breaking out of a weekly consolidation. It kind of put in this secondary consolidation. You guys know, if you followed me before, I never take a position on a weekly breakout. I always like to see it set up and go ahead and then start moving higher. So this is a great looking trade, ultimately giving you a nice dividend yield. If you head on over here, you can see a nice dividend yield of 2.88%. So great looking setup. Again, nice longer term trade. 59.75 is your stop, and just be aware earnings are on the 20th. But if you guys aren't in it, definitely head on over, check that one out. For the members, we have a couple things to do tonight. We're going to manage a few trades and go through our positions real quick. So if you're not a member, why not? Head on over to the membership sign up page. You can test out the premium membership for 7 days. No questions asked, no credit card required, no nothing. So head on over there and check that out. And if it's your first time joining us, please input your email address in the upper orange bar that goes along the top of the site. That'll make sure that you get all future updates, all trade updates, all stock market outlook videos delivered right to your inbox, so you never have to miss another one. So definitely head on over there, check that out, input your email, and hopefully we see you on the premium side. Premium members, we'll get over there now.